All right, so here we got a flow for some tight quads. To start, just be an extended child's pose, and this can be as long as you want it. Just really focusing on breathing really slow, getting yourself in a relaxed parasympathetic state so that that muscle tone can relax a little bit. From here, we're going to warm up the quads, so we'll come into a bear plank, shoulders stacked over your wrists, hips over your knees, toes tucked, knees just a couple inches off the floor. You should feel your core engage. You should feel your quads starting to burn. Hold here for 10 to 15 seconds. Really let it burn and then come down. From here, you're going to come back to sitting on your heels. You're going to rock up. Place your hands in your low back, squeeze your glutes, and you're just going to rock back and forth, finding a good stretch in the quads, but also making sure that you're not going past a point to where you feel a strain. Make sure you're breathing as you do this. You might be able to rock back further. You might be able to only rock back a couple inches. Either way is fine. From there, plant your hands, come into a downward facing dog. Then you're going to step forward, and we're going to come to a chair. And what I want you to do in this chair is to really sit deep in it. You can have your hands wherever you want, but think of this as a squat, almost as if you're getting right above that 90-degree angle. Feet hip width apart at least, hands wherever you want them. Rib cage pulled down, breathe in. You want to get the quads warmed up. Little isometric hold here for the quads specifically. Sit in the discomfort. You're all right. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. And then forward fold. Soft bend in the knees, head, neck, hang long. Hands might come to the ground. They might just barely touch. That's all right. From there, come to a mountain pose. Come to the top of your mat. And then you're going to step back into a crescent lunge. Left knee over your left ankle. Right knee at 90 degrees. You're going to hold here. This left quad's going to be working. Right quad might be feeling a little bit of a stretch as well, just as it helps you support and stabilize. And then you'll come up and down a few times, just working a split lunge essentially. From here, reach your arms back. More of that weight in that left leg. That left quad's going to burn a little bit more. Anchor in through the heel, and then drive in through that left leg. Right knee comes up 90 degrees. Hold here. Now that right hip flexor is working, and then forward fold down. From here, you're just going to come back up to mountain pose and switch legs. Step your left leg back. We'll go into a crescent lunge on the other side. Arms reach down, 90-degree angles with your right and left knee. Holding here, letting it burn a little bit in that right quad. And then go through 4 pulses. Up, down, up, down. From here, lean forward, arms reach back. Drive into that right leg, 90-degree angle with your left knee, left ankle, and then step back down, forward fold. From this forward fold, you'll come back up. Right knee lifts, 90-degree angle. Continue to hold here using your hip flexor. Then you're going to reach back with your foot and connect it with your right hand. We'll find a dancer. So soft bend to that left knee, left arm reaching up. But really you're going here for a quad pull. Kick into your hand, go for a little PNF stretching if you'd like. And then you can rock forward from this position. Let go of that hand if you need to. We'll find a warrior 3. Right leg kicking back, rotate that hip, then lower it down. Low flying crescent lunge. Triceps pulling back, then you drop that knee down. From here, you'll go into a 90-90 quad pull. Make sure here that that right glute squeezing forward to keep your hips pressed forward. You'll get more of a hip flexor and a quad stretch as long as that hip's pushing forward and you're not going into low back extension. Make sure you're exhaling, keep that rib cage down, abs turned on. And if you can't reach here, pull that left foot back a little bit closer. Might make it a little bit more accessible. From here, kick back, then find a downward facing dog. Then step forward, forward fold, come back up. Left knee rises. Quick one-legged mountain. Then we're going to switch to a dancer's on the other side. So you're going to grab the inside arch of your left foot. Hips stay square. Right arm reaches up. And then kick into that left foot. Then start to rock forward. If you lose the bind, that's all right here. Then you're just going to extend your left arm and right arm as that left leg extends back. You'll find a warrior 3 in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, warrior 3. Take a big breath in, exhale, drop that left foot down, reach your arms back. Then you drop that left knee down, 90-90 with both knees. We'll do the same thing on this side. You'll notice here's a little bit of a different pull with both hands. This is just if you want to pull that heel closer to your glute, then kick away from your hands, almost like your hand is a soccer ball. And then you can pull that heel in a little bit tighter after 5 to 10 seconds of holding. Lower your hands down, kick that right leg up, find a downward facing dog. And then from here, take a big breath in, exhale, drive that right leg out. Lizard lunge, hands inside your right foot. Here's another deeper quad stretch. Reach back with your right hand to grab your left foot, left knee bent. If this is a little bit too much for you, a couple options here. You can grab a block or two, place your left hand on that block. That'll make that foot a little bit easier as your left hand's a little bit higher. Then once you go from there, tuck that left toe, shoot that right leg back, high plank. And then we're just going to switch sides. From that downward facing dog, swing that left leg out, drop that right knee down, reach back with your left hand, grab your right foot. Lizard lunge with a quad pull here. Again, if you need to use blocks for your right hand, you can grab those blocks, place your hand on them. That lifts your chest, allows you to reach back further. Scoot back into a high plank, and then lower down to your stomach. Couple more poses here, and then we'll be done. Bend your right knee. We'll go into a prone quad pull. So again, if you can't grab that foot, grabbing a strap, grabbing a band will make it so that you can wrap that band or that strap around your foot if that hand can't reach. But everything else remains the same, just that right knee bending. Then after 10, 15, maybe even 30 seconds, switch it out. If it's really tight, you might even lift and hold it for 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Hold it on this left side for a little bit longer, and then lastly release it, and you're done.